Aloha, Big Island. Today's update, January 25th. Let's get into the grid of it. If you're new to this channel, the whole purpose is to get you signed up and registered to vote. So go to vote411.org and fill in your information of where you live, and make sure you know where your polling places are and that you know that the April 4th is our primary. And all the information you need to know about it beforehand. Like if you'd like to be a delegate, you can tune into this channel or go to the website yang2020.com, or you could check out the Yang Hawaii website by just typing in Hawaii Yang Hawaii, and it'll pop you up, bring there. It's also in the description below. Of course, go to the website to learn about policies, go to the website to learn about events that are happening near you, and also go to the website to learn about policies that can affect you. Educate yourself, so when you're talking to people about the policies, you have a good arsenal of information. It's all on the website. I'll put descriptions down below, and you can chicken and moo about what the website looks like. Don't be intimidated. It's easy to navigate. There's even a search bar. Pretty cool. But the purpose of this channel is to inform Yang Gang in about 10-20 minute video. There's lots more information. When we first started this channel, it used to be about 5-minute videos. Now there's more people doing information. We're still keeping with the cores, but adding more on. So if you don't see as much of Kai or Paget or Boyce, it just means we're trying to do other things out there and represent. Having said that, let's go on to the videos today. Today, let's see here. Yang Daily 10. If you could get outside, wear your Yang gear, and do jumping jacks, yelling UBI, UBI, UBI. That's the Yang Daily 10. If you don't know of Yang Daily 10, put it in your reminders. It gives you an email every day, and it tells you, hey, do something that 10 minutes you could help support the campaign and learn a little bit about policy. And if you do that, it'd be helping out. A lot of them are fun. Okay, moving on. You can put the countdown that's in the description on your Facebook homepage. It's a days till Andrew Yang is inaugurated president. I believe we're on day 361. Do you want to become a precinct captain? If so, go to yang2020.com and sign up. There's also a link or description below. And if you would like to phone bank, or you would like to become a delegate in Iowa, and you're in Iowa and you're watching this, there's a link below how you could represent Yang where you are in the district you are. We can put you in touch with the right people. Anywho, moving on to the videos. The first video today is going to be how to phone bank. If you haven't seen it, watch it. We've been watching it. We're going to do our first phone bank here in the next day or so. Next, Math to Victory. I've really enjoyed his videos. He goes out and he hits down in California people who weren't really so much knowing about Andrew Yang and his policies, and now there's a lot more people. This video just shows a random girl skating by on her skateboard, and she's wearing the math hat, and they strike up a conversation. It shows the enthusiasm level. All right, moving on. Kai Watson, I started watching this video, so I got to give it props, but his battery fails towards the end, so I put another video to finish it up, and I think it's Andrew Yang 2020 Road to Victory, something like that. Anywho, here we go. At 13, Evelyn introduces herself, talks a little bit a minute. Marianne comes out, Marianne Williamson, who's now campaigning and caucusing for Andrew in Iowa. Comes out at 15, talks a little bit about why Andrew's the obvious choice and what we need to do as a nation. Think with our heads and our hearts. 17, Beating Trump at 2030. Moderate but angry left view. How do you got to change the personality in that battle within so you could come off to any person at any time with Yang code of conduct and or just thinking with your heart and your head, like she said. Andrew Yang decision at 2210. 2350, Andrew Yang comes out. Q&A starts at 52 after Andrew's stump. Stump is the stump speech. It's a general speech that he gives, but it's catered to the audience at the time. It's not pandering because he puts data and he has so much interest in. He's been to Iowa. He knows the people there. He knows the districts. He knows what happens to them on a local level, and it's beginning to show because we're starting to see polls changing. He's nationally at 8%, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right, Q&A finishing up at 1 hour, fighting against unjust institutions. At 1 hour, 6 minutes, the last question of the day, the guy asked about the UBI, kind of states that it's not enough. So I'm just going to put my own 2 cents, which I generally don't do. But if you're going to stand up in a crowd and you're going to ask a question by prefacing your own views, and then you basically don't know what the UBI does before you're interested in this, I would say that it's some sort of privilege. I don't want to say like a title in front of privilege, but not knowing that $33 affects somebody daily on how it changes the dynamic and how that affects everybody in combination with the rest of the policies is extremely short-sighted. Visit yang2020.com and see all the policies and think bigger when you're watching them and watching him talk about that. Anywho, he goes into an explanation there about how there's 100 policies and they work together. All right, moving on. To finish up with that, at 1 hour and 11 minutes, replacing the heads of different boards of agriculture. And he said that Marianne Williamson would definitely have a position somewhere along in his administration. At 1 hour 13 minutes, switching to a different type of organic administration, being able to deal with 21st century needs with your head and your heart. At 1 hour and 15 minutes, talks about the UBI and the all-purpose of needing the collective well-being. And then at 1:18, he talks about the importance of well-balanced systems. Well-balanced systems need women leaders, and it needs to be basically shouted from the mountaintops at this point in our reality. So moving on, YJ Gold, I put this in here because he's feeling better than going out and caucusing. What can I say? He is a funny dude. Put this little video in here. I hope it works. This is the true code of conduct.
Zombie burger.
So watch this. This is definitely code of conduct. Nice.
A message from Tom Steyer.
My mom always told me, actions speak louder than words. She was a school teacher.
Nerds for Yang. Tom takes another crack at all this data. There's so much. And I do believe that we got a shout out, at least for Hawaii's sake. He did a Google's Trends and it's showing all over the world what happens at different points. Just so happens California is huge with Yang Gang, and it turns out Hawaii is very huge. And it kind of took him for a surprise. He goes, and Hawaii. So props to Yang Gang on the Big Island, and props to Yang Gang on Oahu, and Yang Gang on all the other additional islands.
Not a lot of Google interest in Klobuchar or Buttigieg in terms of national. And in terms of where you see a lot of Yang interest, like, my God, Yang just do a fundraiser in Hawaii. There's a lot of interest. The blue is Yang. And California.
Check into Yang Gang Hawaii, go to the website, and see how you could volunteer. If you donate through that website and the link below, right below the heading here for their site domain, that money we just get credit for. Or you could go to Yang2020 and donate. All right, moving on here. I stopped doing the Twitter and the Reddit feeds down in here because it just, one, it takes too long, and you can go to Twitter and Reddit. I don't even subscribe to that anyways. I just subscribe to a page that I downloaded for free off the apps. It looks like a blue background with like a red wave, and it says Andrew Yang underneath it. It's free. What it does, it just sums up the Twitter, the Reddit, YouTube, newspaper, periodicals, and Instagram, I believe. I'm not on social media and any of that. I do the YouTube channel, as you can see. Other than there's stuff on there. So just Google Yang Gang Hawaii if you're on the Big Island, you want to get involved. All right, other than that, the endorsements are going to be coming in. The wave is coming in. You need the phone bank. We're going to be doing a special phone banking video here too as well. And we're going to be getting out there tomorrow, January 26th in Hilo. From 3 to 5, we're going to have a quick 15-30 minute wrap up of what we covered in our weekly Yang meeting, which you could also be a part of if you're on Yang Gang, the Big Island, or Yang Gang, any of the islands. Go to Yang2020 and look on Mobilize. It's a weekly Yang meeting. But yeah, we'll be in Hilo, Hawaii tomorrow at the Hilo Park Pavilion right behind the bus station near the banyan tree at the bus terminal from 3 to 5. And we're going to have a little chat, just meet and greet, and then wear your Yang gear, as you can see, and bring any posters or signs. We're just going to stand next to the Highway 19 interchange and wave to cars and get some more shakas and get some more honks and hellos and some more Yang awareness. Anywho, as always, mahalo. Aloha, Big Island.